Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you on today's episode because today I want to teach you 3 powerful acupressure points for weight loss. When we're talking about weight loss, we're talking about strengthening the digestive system, the spleen and the stomach, and to balancing blood sugar levels, right? And to help to drain this dampness from the body. So these are the 3 most powerful acupressure points for weight loss. Let's dive right in, find a comfortable position, and follow me on this one. The first point is located underneath your knee. So let's find the kneecap and the lower kneecap, then measure 4 fingers down. And on the outer part of the shin bone, if this is the shin bone, I'm gliding on the outer part of the shin bone. This is stomach 36. Let's start massaging this point together for 1 minute. Now you will be massaging each point between 1 to 3 minutes. And let's start with this leg and then move on to the other side. So stomach 36 by Chinese medicine is in charge of immunity and digestion. So any digestive issues, if it's bloating, if it's fluid retention, if it's constipation, if it's diarrhea, loose stools, acid reflux, weight gain, stubborn fat that you cannot let go of, malabsorption, anything that has to do with your digestion, this is the number 1 point. On top of that, this is the point that will support immunity. So it will strengthen immune system. It will help your body to shake off any kind of virus that is going on. If you're catching on viruses pretty often, this is your point right here. It will boost energy levels. This is a very, very powerful point. This is the point that I use the most common point in my clinic, in my clinical practice. So let's move on to the other side, okay? You will find a comfortable position, and let's search for the kneecap, the lower kneecap. Let's measure 4 fingers down, and then on the outer part of the shin bone, right? On the outer part right here. So for some people, let's start massaging in a circular motion. For some people, this point will be very sensitive, for others not as much, but this is your daily number 1 acupressure point for overall health. Okay, overall health and strength, but for today's protocol is very, very important when it comes to weight loss, because we want to strengthen the digestive system to release this dampness, drain the dampness from the body. So this is the most powerful point. We'll massage this point in a circular motion. Okay, it shouldn't be painful, but the pressure should be firm. And then with practice, you will feel that some of the points will be softer and not as sensitive as before. So just patient, breathe deeply, close your eyes, and then connect your intuition. Is this side maybe needs more attention than the other side? Maybe you need to put more pressure on this side than on the other side. It all happens when you close your eyes and tap into your intuition and feel your body today. Okay, let's move on to our next point. So our next point is located on the leg, okay, on the outer side of the shin bone again. So we will look for the lower kneecap and the ankle, okay, and the front of the ankle. Now let's measure the middle between these two, okay. I'm on my shin bone, and let's measure 2 fingers width on the outer side of the shin bone right here. Let's start massaging. You can use 1 finger, you can use 2 fingers. If you are experiencing weight gain, if you're experiencing dampness, which is usually extra weight, extra extra fluid retention, heaviness, fatigue, sometimes looser stools, undigested food, brain fog, all of these things, then this point will be very sensitive. Now, this is stomach 40. We are still on the stomach meridian. This is a very powerful point that will reduce phlegm from the body. It will help to balance blood sugar levels, okay? And will help with weight loss and obesity. So a very powerful point when we're talking about this subject like today. As well, it's good for depression and emotional balance, which is always amazing to add this aspect to our weight loss journey, because it can be hard and it can be frustrating, and we always need this emotional support. So this point can be very sensitive. Again, you will massage firmly, but if it's too much, please reduce the pressure. Please breathe deeply. You will feel with time, with practice, that it's getting softer and nicer. Now, again, I'm inviting you to tap into your intuition, close your eyes, and feel your body today. Feel this point. Maybe this side needs a little bit more than 1 minute of acupressure. Maybe 3 minutes on this side, or maybe not. Maybe the complete opposite. Okay, let's move on to the other side. And again, the lower kneecap and the ankle, and like that, we are measuring the middle. I'm right here on my shin bone, then 2 fingers width, right? And it's on the outer side. So 2 fingers, 1 finger with your thumb, however feels good. So let's say for me, this side is less sensitive than the other side. So just tap into this intuition again, okay? Find what your body needs today. If this point is less sensitive and maybe 1 minute is enough, or maybe the opposite. Maybe if it's less sensitive, you can stay here for longer, right? For 2-3 minutes. So, okay, very powerful point. For this video, we'll be massaging the points together for a minimum of 1 minute. Breathing deeply, always find the comfortable position for you. Always, you can turn on some favorite relaxing music. You can light the incense or essential oils that you love. Just things that will help to reduce stress and relax, help to with the nervous system, relax the nervous system. Okay, keep breathing deeply, keep massaging this point, and we are moving on to our third point. So our third point is located on the foot. Okay, we will find I'm here on the inner side of my foot. I will locate the inner big bone of my first toe, right? If my thumb is right on the peak, on the highest part of this bone, I'm gliding down, and it's right here on the soft part underneath this bone. Let's start massaging it together. I like to massage it with my thumb, just like so. You can find the most comfortable position for you, seated on your sofa, on your bed, on the floor, whatever feels good. What's amazing about this acupressure routine, that you can do it anywhere. If you're at home and you can set up a really nice and comfortable and relaxing environment, even better. But if not, you can just do it anywhere, anytime. You don't need any tools. This is the third point on the spleen meridian, spleen 3. Now, this is the source point of the spleen. So it will strengthen the spleen, in which I said before, spleen is part of our digestive system, organs by Chinese medicine, spleen and stomach. If the spleen is deficient and low in qi, low in energy, in vital energy, we will see that the transformation and transportation of fluids in the body will start to slow down, and then we will notice more fluid retention, more edema, more weight gain, more bloating, more fatigue, more brain fog, okay? Lack of absorption, malabsorption, loose stools, all of the things we said before that usually we can see with weight gain and when we're trying to find the root cause of this situation, right? So we are massaging it in a circular motion for most people, especially women, because it's a yin point. It will be very sensitive. So please be gentle on yourselves, okay? Massaging in a circular motion, and again, tap into your intuition. Find what your body needs today. Is this point? Is this side maybe more sensitive than the other side? Okay, and moving on to the other side, let's flip over just like so. Our inner leg, my thumb is on the big bone, right? And I'm gliding down right here on the, sorry, the focus today is not so good. Let's find the focus. Underneath the big toe, the bone of the big toe on the soft part, and I am massaging the point, circular motion. This point for most women, again, will be very sensitive, because when we're talking about women's health, hormonal balance, menstruation, the spleen, it plays a big role there too. So the yin points on the inner part of our foot, of our leg, of our thigh will be very sensitive. If it's spleen, if it's liver, if it's kidneys. So please be gentle on yourself. And again, depending on the day, maybe today this point will be more sensitive than tomorrow. So it's really important to ignore the ego or try to press it as hard as possible. No. Here it's tapping into what your body needs today and be very, very carefully listening to it. And this is where I love connecting you back to your intuition and your inner voice when it comes to natural and self-healing, because we are learning from others like myself, like other practitioners, but you know the best. You know your body the best. And this is where we need to find our inner voice again, our intuition, and this is a great practice for this. Okay, great. So this is our practice for today. These are the 3 most powerful points for weight loss. You can massage each point for about 1 to 3 minutes. You can repeat it throughout the day, and try to make it as your small step toward bigger shifts this week, okay? Massage these points daily, make it as your daily routine, and this is what it's all about, not stressing out your body, not stressing out your mind, okay? For long-lasting results, we want small steps to be consistent, and then we will see big shifts in our lives. So remember, small steps, big shifts. I'll see you here in the next video.